guys, Kelly here from Inspirational Yoga. Hope you're having a great day today. I wanted to pop on and share with you a little a cat-cow yoga flow that can help to really, in just a few minutes, can really awaken your back, your hips, and open things up for you, especially if you've been stationary, sitting maybe a little bit more than normal. We're going to come down onto our knees. Spread your knees hip width apart or a little bit further. And stretch the arms out. We'll come into child pose initially. So the arms are stretched out and the head is resting down towards the ground. If you can reach the ground, that's great. And then from here, we will rise up, rounding the spine, and then swaying the spine, releasing down onto our forearms, and then back into our child pose. As you inhale, round the spine, and then sway into our cat-cow, exhaling down into a cat-bow, and releasing into child. So just continuing this movement. You're doing a nice pelvic tilt, bringing the chin in towards the chest. And then coming in the opposite direction, head and tail draw up and away from each other. And then exhaling down onto the forearms, tilting the pelvis and releasing into child. So inhaling up, and then swaying and exhaling, coming down, cat bow to child. Inhale, cat-cow, and exhale, cat-bow to child. So you can just continue this flow in one breath, inhaling up, cat-cow, and exhaling down. And see how nicely that starts bringing nourishment to the spine. And this time when we come back down to child, we're going to add a downward dog into this flow. So it starts the exact same way in child pose, and then inhaling cat-cow, and then exhaling, coming up into a downward dog. Just step our feet a little bit wider, pressing the hips up and back. And then drawing the knees down into table and releasing into child. So again, inhaling up, cat-cow, exhaling, downward dog, hugging the shoulder blades into the back, pressing the index finger and the thumb into the earth, and releasing down into child. Spreading your fingers nice and wide apart for all of these postures. Inhaling up, cat-cow, and exhaling down dog. Pressing the shoulders down away from the ears. Then back into child. And just take a moment in child pose. So we're going to add our upward dog now. So starting rounding the spine and then releasing down. The hips come down as the heart opens and the head comes up. And slowly coming back to child. So inhaling up and exhaling, upward dog, and releasing back to child. Inhale. So you'll see we'll get a nice opening in the front of the spine, all the way down into the psoas, the abdominal muscles, and the hip flexors. Inhale, rounding, exhale. Just feel that release. And coming back to child. So the last one I'm going to show you is a delicious stretch in your lower back. So it's exactly like the first one except for backwards. So we're going to start in our child pose. And then leaning forward and then pressing up into that cat lift, rounding the spine into a cat stretch and releasing as you keep that roundness, releasing to child. And you'll feel that all the way down your lower back into your sacrum. So inhaling, cat bow, cat lift, cat, and releasing into child. Inhale, let the back sway, and exhale, let the back round. Inhale, keeping that beautiful flow with your body and your breath. And then exhale, releasing into child. Slowly coming up from child pose onto your knees, inhaling the arms up. And as you exhale, gently pressing the left hand down towards the earth. You can always use a block underneath your hand if you'd like, and then reaching your right arm over to the left side. As you hold this posture, try to lift that right lung up towards the sky. If it feels safe for your neck, you can look up towards the sky. If that feels a little awkward or stressing, then just bring your head forward into a neutral position. Inhaling up and exhaling over to the right side with the left hand. Right hand is on the ground to support you. And then elevating the left lung up, opening it up, breathing. Feel that breath flowing all the way down the left side body into the left hip. And then coming back to center and gently release. So gently close your eyes. Taking a breath. Taking a moment to just be after this beautiful little flow.